Is that better? How you doing? I tried to sleep in, didn't really work. Big day to you. Where are you? This clock is backwards. It's really just 9 a.m. where I am in the Pacific time zone. Not exactly on the coast. Having my first cup of coffee. I usually have two. Are you just crawling out of the basement? Time for some Fruit Loops. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, the puppy needs to go outside. Oh, the dog needs to go outside. I forgot to take the dogs out before I came on live streaming. Dang it. All right, I've got to take the dogs out. You guys wait here. Look at my gorgeous gaming chair. I'll turn the light on so you can see it a little better. Okay. You just sit there and talk to that guy. Okay. This guy's here to talk to you. Sit up. I'm going to take the dogs out. I've got to go take the dogs out. Sorry to leave you like this, but I'll be right back. And then we'll talk. I'll be really quick. I'm coming, Shadow. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Sorry. My bad. Amy, hi, girlfriend. Because you know why? So I can just do whatever. I can just do whatever I want. You don't have to do. If I wanted to Starbucks vanilla lavender, that's what it's gonna be. Or in my trash can. So I rearranged yesterday to make things easier. Oh, hang on. This might make it better. Is that better? Oh wait, maybe this will help too. I can see and I can hear. I mean, you can hear. Oh, Chuck or Tom, what's going on? Yeah, my phone died. I forgot that I have to have my phone plugged in when I do streams like that. And so it died because when I got up, it was gone. What's up, Thomas? Thomas the Gooner. It's okay. You avoided my man. My one leg just started cramping. I think it was cramping last night before bed, before I went to sleep, but it just got worse in the early morning hours, and I had to do something about it. Okay, so we've got coffee. Now we just need some oat milk. Just a splash. And let's see what it tastes like just with plain oat milk. It needs to be sweetened. PLY, thank you. Hello to you. Big day, big day, big day. Are you going to make it a big day? What's on the agenda for you? Well, I finally just surrendered to the fact that I'm not going to get any sleep, so I got up. Addie, add it. Ooh, I like that. Soak in the tub. Bet you have an amazing, is it an amazing tub? On one of the mugs that I made back in the day for I'm a Dog Too, I have one of the designs was me in a clawfoot bathtub, taking a bath and blow drying my hair out in a meadow. TL. What is your name? What do I call you? I'm not saying TL. On the agenda for me is my usual work day, then the gym, come home and make dinner, shower, then go read on my patio, swing until it's time for bed. That's a lovely day. Oh, look at you. Brother's tub. Nice. Tim. I will try to remember that. Consider changing your name to Tim. Makes it easier for creators to engage with you. If you like being, you know, engaged with. Coffee. My Alexa quit controlling my smart lights. I could set them up again, but in a week she'll forget these for some reason. They're not, what's up, Les Flow? Welcome back. What is on my agenda? Half of my agenda I've just already done. Well, my day goes like this. Wake up, have coffee. If I do it in order, have coffee, maybe wake and bake if I'm in a smoking phase or not, depending. An edible possibly, morning edible. Walk the dogs, feed and water the dogs and cats and everybody. And then I live stream. However, I am very, very blessed to be one of those, let's just call us neurodivergent operating systems. I diverge from what is typically considered normal. Here, now, there's a place where I'm completely normal. So what ends up happening is that list can happen and roll out in any order, basically, any order whatsoever. So like today I woke up, had a cup of coffee, started my live stream, forgot that I hadn't taken the dogs out because all this is like 51st dates. I've got to literally remember everything every day like it's brand new. So then I walked the dogs and now I'm doing the rest of the live stream and another coffee. This is unusual. I see we have some fourth graders in the room. Hey, fourth graders, guess what time it is? Time for you to go to school now. Mm-mm. That's nice. What do you think would happen if I made all the trolls moderators? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Arcane, how are you? Amy says I'm remodeling at my place before it is up to my soaking standards. Besides, I have the natural pools at home. So I was just on hip camp, speaking of natural pools. Cornelius, hi. Godfather, hello. I did not see you come in. Let's see. Who else is here? Well, you guys, thanks so much for being here. God's helper. Trucker Tom. Soloveitchik. Sayed. All right. Hi, everybody. KM. Can we use actual names? Would that be too much to ask? You can even make one up. Well, you're sneaky. What did you do, Godfather? Tell us what you did. So, Godfather is one of our lovely mods. He knows how to mod correctly, very conservative with his modding. And he's been with us since about the beginning. About the beginning. He's seen me through whatever it is this life is. James, hi. Arcane says, I was watching this mind-blowing video on how we're all being played now last night. Yeah, we were all being played. of course, they're steering us to do what they want us to do all the time. You'll kick anyone off. Amy will kick anyone off. So watch out. Oh, you snuck into my live. You're sneaky. Look at you being sneaky. Well, hi, James, and welcome. Yes, be nice to me. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Geneviève, and I was born in the year of the dog. I don't think I'm a dog. I'm not a furry. I just happen to like that line in Sherman and Mr. Peabody where he says, "I'm a dog too," and then everybody's like, "I'm a dog too. I'm a dog too. I'm a dog too. I'm a dog too. I'm a dog too." And other dogs and other weirdos can come here. You're welcome. As long as you're not creepy and as long as you're able to basically communicate properly in full sentences in English, that helps. Um, as long as you can follow the conversation and add to it, we jump from topic to topic. Keep it to 1 or 2 sentences. Better not to type paragraphs. And whatever you say, make it make sense. I'm a lioness. That's correct. I was born in the year of the dog under the zodiac sign of Western zodiacal, whatever it's called, ology, the Leo. James, we can talk about anything you want. Were you born in 58? No, my darling, far from it. Weirdos welcome. That is correct, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. How are ya? You love your fractured fairy tales. Sherman and Mr. Peabody, yes. Correct. I'm a dog too. I'm a dog too. How isn't that the first thing you see? Lioness vibes, correct. I just had a birthday a few days ago. James is 1973 and a Virgo. Slim, bonjour, good day, bonjour, buongiorno, boker tov. Yeah, I like my dogs, thanks. I need someone else to walk them though now. Roadrunner, hello? Yeah, please do a roar. That's just weird. I'm an adult woman, and you're not the director of this porno, honey. Okay? Sit back down. What's up, world? That's a paragraph. All right. I didn't promote anything. That's ridiculous. I said I didn't understand the problem with it. That's very obvious. Your outfit is brilliant with those glasses. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Godfather is a dog and Scorpio. That's funny. Not only wasn't I promoting it, I told you guys that I was personally grossed out by it, but that I really didn't understand what the big deal was as long as you weren't making babies. Even though I'm grossed out by it, I'm not one to try to judge others unless it hurts someone else. No, I don't put cloves in my coffee. Should I do that? What's up? Thank you. I do appreciate that. I do. With that in mind, you guys, make sure you go to the Discord, Gen V Night, so that if that ever does happen, we can hop over to my other channel, which is also, well, now is it still Geneviève Night or Geneviève? I don't know. Yeah. Yes. I mentioned someone that I knew who said she did that. Super crazy. I'm not 58, honey. I said I was born in the year of the dog. That's impossible. And then we could take the conversation just a little bit further, and we could actually delve into the times that maybe you or someone you know has been in situations that once they became older or even when they were younger, they realized, um, because some types of boundary dismissals aren't really obvious until you become an adult. Some of the things that, let's say, an adult might do to a child, that child's not going to realize it for many years, maybe what happened, or even remember it, or even because it's not in the context of like big and crazy. It's just some little things. And they would never slide with an adult because an adult knows boundaries are important. Sasuke, thank you for saying I have an amazing voice. This is my wake up voice. David, hello, beautiful, back to you. Cheers. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Another paragraph. I'm sorry, I'll just read the last sentence. James says, I have anxiety and she's the perfect solution. Um, for all those that don't know, the Chinese zodiac has a 12-year cycle. That is correct. And all of the months represent an actual animal or creature, a living creature today, except for one, they say. Which one is not a creature we can find living today? Small things like paper cuts that really hurt. What? The dragon. The fool said it. It is the dragon. Okay. So what does that mean? Did the Chinese really on purpose pick all actual creatures we can find today and one that isn't, one that's myth and make believe? Methinks not. The T-Rex, that's right. The T-Rex makes no sense. The body makes zero sense unless you put some big ass wings on that mofo. They're just not either digging far enough or they're not showing us what they found, or the wings just biodegrade. There is no possible way that dragons, if there were dinosaurs, why wouldn't the Chinese have selected dinosaurs? Oh, right, because they were really dragons. Why do you think they're called dinosaur? Like as in, flying, soaring? Oh, no, it's the Greek word for bullshit. Could they fly? We don't know. They might have had some big ass wings. Dragons are real. What's a Gila monster or crocodile, right? I'd love to see a dragon until I do, Pamela. I know, right? Oh, let's put them in enclosures in Antarctica. Let's freeze them in the water under the coast off of South America. You're Aries in the year of the tiger. Wow, that's very interesting, Sean. Cheers. We are very similar in many ways because Aries is a little bit similar to Leo more than Sagittarius. It's a fire sign. It's similar to Leo, and that tiger is going to be very similar also. And Leo is similar to the dog. Tiger is similar to the dog. Very similar. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's so gross. What books do I read? Says random. Well, I got rid of most of my books because I had a huge library of books and they were very hard to move around, very heavy, lots and lots of boxes, heavy, heavy boxes. So I was like, okay, we're going to have to pare down now. So you can tell it broke my heart. I had to get rid of a lot of my books, knowing that well, at the time, I thought I knew that they would be available at the library or in digital form, and I kept only a few. And they're over there, most of them in my secretary, just being careful with. I've got some that I don't really care about right there. What books do I read? I was just not reading, but looking through. I have 111-year-old copy of something like that, 115-year-old copy of Little Women that I was flipping gently through. Ooh, we're playing guessing games. Funky White Boy wants to know, is it Harry, everybody? Shall we guess? He thinks he's funky and he's white and he calls himself a boy. My guess is not Harry. Not Harry at all. You are hairless, muscleless, callusless. You have no muscles. You have no power tools of your own. My guess is you don't have a car or your own place. I also regret that, Amy, but good Lord, they're hard to fix. Random, no offense, but Sagittariuses have no traits. Those people are statues. Oh, I can tell you all about their traits. Ooh, what's gold-plated? Hello, Italy. Buongiorno. Heavy to move around. Oh, yes, yes. Balls haven't dropped yet. That's correct, Godfather. I think we hit the nail on the head with that one. Welcome to the channel. Not everybody can hang here. We shall see. Roberto, buongiorno, buongiorno. Roberto, Tusto, Tusto. Oh, it's not Harry, it's gold. Terry, hello, Terry. Mindless vessel, he must be a teenager. That's correct, Sean. That's correct, Sean. He's on his mommy's account because otherwise he would not be able to get on by himself. He needs his diaper wiped on a regular basis. Terry, I'm doing good. Sagittarius are stoic, maybe. Are you a Sagittarius or trying to figure one out? I can tell you all about them. Which gender are they, female or male? Very different animal. Excuse me, whack a troll. Husky, what's going on? Terry is a Libra. Okay, Terry, tell me if this resonates with you, okay? Terry, if I say, oh, wow, what a beautiful day, what's the first reaction? What do you want to say to that? Just naturally, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say, ooh, what a beautiful day? Lorna, I have not been evaluated for Ehlers-Danlos. That is actually something I might consider, but I never really did it because, I'm other parts of me aren't particularly bendy or flexible, I don't think. Like, is this normal? I don't know. Like, I do that, and I'm like, I don't know, but I am in an emergency situation that no one is taking seriously. I even went to the ER in excruciating pain. The ER doctor refused to look at the images I had on my phone, so we were on the same page about things. She just saw, and the intake people wrote low back pain. Y'all, are you serious right now? If I wasn't in so much pain, I should have been reading that and been like, that is not what's wrong with me. This is an emergency. Anyway, yay. So, long story short, I'm still sitting here in an emergency situation while the medical industry ignores me. And, last time I didn't really try to use the medical industry, I just healed myself. And it looks like I might end up having to do the same thing this time, but it's much worse and way scarier. So I don't know what's going to happen. You'd say, yes, it's a beautiful day. Really, Terry? Is that the first thing that came to mind? Do some yoga, eat some edibles. Eric, you are right. Eric, you're hired. Oh, it's a bunch of doctors, y'all. Matter of fact, I have a whole script for a long form right here to tell you guys about it. It's 1, 2, 3, because I don't need AI. 4, 5, 5 pages of just me writing, journaling, because I used to write and journal. So it says, I'll read some of it to you because this is going to turn into a long form anyway. So far, in 3 or 4 months, I've encountered patient abandonment after oral surgery at Boca Dental in Sparks. I think the first neurosurgeon at Swift, Ashton Howard, did not see my images. She just dismissed me with back pain, basically. When I said a grade 3, she was like, maybe a 2. What is she even looking at? Then I was allowed to photograph my image. Well, it's probably in here. I was given images of someone else. Isn't that a HIPAA violation and some other shit? So the ER doctor at Renown, Emily Sagalin, refused to look at my x-rays to gain the required understanding of why I was in the ER claiming emergency. She refused and huffed and looked away, holding her hands up, and said, I'm not a radiologist. I'm not a radiologist. Like that. She should have asked one to read, ordered more images to verify, ordered an MRI, and possibly surgery right then and there that night. So I wasn't really ready to read this. It's in my handwriting. She heavily discouraged me from an MRI because of others who needed it first and saying it was an 8-hour wait. Then I waited an hour. I said, I'll wait. And I waited an hour and she came back. She's like, oh, now it's like a 12-hour wait, because there's people that need it more than me. She should have, she just prescribed meds and sent me walking with my walker a very far distance to retrieve prescriptions. It's a huge, sprawling hospital. It's big a frickin' airport. I should have been offered a wheelchair assistance. Like I literally couldn't walk. But I've been there before. I've done this before, and I know exactly how it works. It's just so worse now. Revisiting my intake paperwork at checkout instructions, she was reading low back pain on the chart, not spondy grade 3 mobile unfused, tingling, spasming, pinching nerves, recent fall. That's what should have been put on my intake papers, but they did not listen to me. After days and nights of unmanageable pain, I went to my regularly scheduled neurosurgeon since my urgent clinic x-rays. Oh, I went, whatever. I got to fix this and then I will make a long form so you guys know what was going on. That's all. That's the point of that. Cheers. Oh boy. Amy, are you talking about Jeepsy? She just found that out. I saw that. I don't know. Oh, Sean, thank you. Thank you so much, babe. I really appreciate that. It's better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hands. That's awesome. And this is one of the reasons why I decided not to abandon my tiny house build because of having a new worsened injury. Is because that's at least that's one thing I can do is sit and drive and go somewhere amazing and have my home there. Godfather, I wish I could drink beer. You know what I really want is some of that Russian beer I've been talking about. We're going to find it right now. And it is no wonder I would like Russian beer. No, bitch. Okay. Baltica, Starry Melnik, Ochakova. No, none of those. Beers of Russia. Ooh. It might have been Baltica, but that doesn't really ring a bell. Let me see the label. Baltica. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Smoking pot, hot springs, and good weather make it all better. Yes. Okay, Godfather, we'll be right here. Zagovor. Zagovor. Let's see Zagovor. Show me images. No, that doesn't look at all familiar. Zagovor. Are there any Russians here? What beer do you drink? Are you rushing or stalling? Hurry up or wait. Sean, as a dog, I tend to live in the moment. That's one of my superpowers and one of my biggest banes because whatever. Because it means that remembering and planning are really hard and annoying for me. It's not my natural operating system. Also, using the spoken language thing in a string of words to explain myself, totally not my first language. Human as a second language right here. Me and people like me know that we're just like, trust what you receive, okay? I'm going to throw out right now, I'm going to write it down. I'm thinking of a sentence, and I want you to tell me what you think I'm saying to you telepathically, okay? And it is going to be a sentence because that's probably what you'll understand and how you'll hear it. But I'm also going to throw it out in uh, sign language. And how about just a basic concept? I'm writing it down so I can prove it. What do you think I'm sending to you telepathically right now? Right? So I could ping you wherever you are. And if you get this like ping and you think of me and I'm saying something or giving you a message, believe it. Ooh, Sean, that's awesome. Thank you. What would my PayPal be? That would be incredible because then it's instant and YouTube doesn't get to keep half of it. Thank you for asking. Let's see, what's my PayPal? Do you guys want me to have a Patreon? Go to my Discord and my websites. If something ever happens to this, you can find me at the Discord at Gen V Night with a G. Um, and my websites, GenevieveNightingale.com or PsychicBestie.com. Send me an email at emailgenvnight@gmail.com. Emailgenvnight@gmail.com. Emailgenvnight. Let me see what it is, Sean. Okay, so I have sent, my connection was interrupted by what? I shouldn't be bending over like that at all. That fucking hurts. Okay, it's gonna have to go right here. This is actually perfect. It's emailgenvnight@gmail.com. Don't send me a bunch of bullshit and don't expect a long reply back. It might take me a minute to read them. I'm not promising you anything other than you can send me an email at emailgenvnight@gmail.com. I'll put it in the thing right now. Hold on, y'all. Channel contents. Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Am I live? Am I live? Is this thing on? Coffee and telepathy test. Okay. Sorry, I'm so sniffly. Isn't that awful? I've been trying to get it handled for months now. Here I come to the chat, and I'm going to drop my email in there. Here we go. Get ready for it. There it is. Okay. What else is I going to do now? What was I going to do? I can edit this video and make it subscribers only for 1 minute. Y'all, it's lovely having you all here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Geneviève. It's time to hit the like and subscribe. That's how we vibe. Okay? Okay? Okay. Oh, I was going to give you my PayPal. For funny. What is it? I don't know. What is it? The fuck? Online rewards gave me $5. What the hell? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know them. Is that one of you guys? I'm full of surprises? Why? What did I do? Did I surprise you? I don't know. Let's go see what's going on. Okay, I don't know what that's talking about. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's got all my personal information in there, so that's not gonna work. Huh. I don't know. I don't know, homie. It probably does on Venmo too, so doesn't it? I bet it does. Probably if anybody wanted to figure anything out about me, they would just do it. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's also this. Whatever, you guys can do whatever you want with this information. If you end up fucking around, you're gonna find out. That's all I gotta say. Um, it's just gonna be real quick. It's just gonna be up there real quick. So 1, 2, 3, here we go. And we've got this one. Okay, you got it? That's how it goes. And for your viewing pleasure, I'll even have them open because people want, they want you to know. So I'm going to go look at just have it pulled up there. Haters gonna hate, homie. Haters gonna hate. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-doo-da-doo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. So be honest, babe. Sa-ba-ba-be-doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Da-da-da-da-ba-ka-doo-doo. Creating your card? What? See, I don't really, if I use PayPal, I don't really know that I use PayPal. That's happened in the past. Like, oh, I use that. Y'all, I had an earning Patreon page before I even remembered I'd put up a Patreon page. And I'm just gonna say, that's what it's like living with Is that annoying? God, I bet it is. So be honest, babe. The only way. I don't know. Okay, so that's that. What's going on here? Data privacy, those tools. Yeah, go forward. Okay, so that's going to be that. So now I have its own little window. So if I see any activity, I will be able to recognize that. And so this is one of the things my son was helping me with a couple of years ago is making sure that things like this would be seen on screen so that we didn't have to rely on the the Ubi tubies. My bestie just told me yesterday that the move has really improved me, that I'm not complaining of being in such pain nearly as much as before. Amy, I love that. That's beautiful to have a friend that can give you that type of reflection. Now, were you aware of this, or now are you reflecting on it, considering the ramifications of what she's saying? And if so, like, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, Amy? You guys, if I really talk like this, would you stay here and listen to my channel? If you say no, you're racist. Ooh, Tilo balance rollover. Alexa, remind me at 11 a.m. about the Tilo balance rollover.
Okay, I'll remind you at 11 a.m.
So with Tello, whatever you don't use rolls over if you renew ahead of time. So I have almost used none because I'm always on Wi-Fi. So, Sean, feel like a chemical reaction, have a hideous attraction. Can we share a poison apple? Can I live forever? What song is that? I don't know. Ascent. It's a complete accident. I've had both of these for Jahren. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf Jahren. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf Jahren, jawohl. Forever by Breaking Benjamin. Breaking Benjamin. See, I can just sit around all day. I'll make you your own personal jingle. Okay, like Buck the Plumber, right? Has his own jingle. Some names hit me like that. Buck the Plumber, that's a TV show. Buck the Plumber, do Buck the Plumber, do. Ah. What'll happen in this episode? What's he gonna do this time? Amy, yes, I'm cognitive of the improvement and was what I had been begging for since finding those hot springs. Oh, Mariah Carey. is outside doing a concert, I guess. I don't know. Sounds really good, just like the recording. I know these headphones cannot handle Mariah Carey. Me singing Mariah Carey, and neither can you. What's up, Dwight? Hey, yeah. And those people have hear that dog. Maybe you don't hear it. What's that song called? I like it, and I want to hear it. I don't even know enough words. Hey, Godfather's back. I don't even know enough words to put it in there. What song is it? I know my kid would know. Trinity, are you awake? I have a question. I can hear your voice. Nothing lasts forever. So be. Nothing lasts forever. So be honest, babe. Let a button die the only way. Yep, that makes sense. Alexa, play Heard 'Em Say, Kanye West.
To listen to specific songs anytime you like, just say try Amazon Music Unlimited. Heard 'Em Say by Kanye West, featuring Adam Levine on Amazon Music.
Ascend, I'm just a little lady.
And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. When it's shot like tennis or hard.
I'm not hard on my chair at all.
Say, before you ask me to go get a job today, can I at least get a raise in the minimum wage? And I know the government administers age.
Can you hear that?
Just pay like the minister say. I can hot bar, throwing some hot cars, things we see.
Can you hear it? Okay.
I know it. And I heard him say, and I heard him say, nothing's just a tomorrow, but we're flying away. They say people in your life for seasons, and anything that happens is for a reason. And if you can't clap it, keep the squeezing. Keep praying and keep believing. It's easy to one day that you see until you walk his footsteps and try to be him. The devil is alive, but still I'm breathing. Playing money is the key, so keep on dreaming. But the lie he took is just the tease. I can't get with the cigarettes down. So now I little touch smoking them cigarettes now. His job out of playing out of teeth. Oh my God, they deleted the words, y'all. I can't figure it out. Deleted the word. And I heard him say, that is ever promised tomorrow day. And I heard him say, that is ever promised tomorrow day. But we're flying away.
I don't know the words. Let's find out what they are. How was the walk? Oh, Godfather. I thought you meant girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, yeah. These lyrics, yeah, yeah. And I heard him say, "Nothing ever promised tomorrow today." From the Chi like Tim, it's a harder way. So this is the name of love, like Robert say. Before you ask me to go get a job today, can I at least get a raise on the minimum wage? And I know the government administers AIDS. See what he did there? So I guess we just pray like the ministers say. Allow Akbar and throw in some hot cars. The things we see on the screen is not ours, but these bleeps from the hood. So Alexa, stop. So these dreams not far from where I'm from, the bleep. I don't know if I can say boys in the rock stars. Oh, where I'm from, dope boys is the rock stars, but they can't cop cars without seeing cop star. They can't cop cars without seeing cop cars. That doesn't sound right. I think one of those words is stars. I guess they want us all behind bars. I know it. And I heard him say, ooh, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. I never know what's puppy on his face. It hurts, but it may be the only way. It hurts, but it may be the only way. And nothing lasts forever, but beyond the same. It hurts, but it may be the only way. They say that people in your life are seasons, and anything that happens is for a reason. And beep guns clapping and keep to squeezing. And Gran keep praying and keep believing in Jesus. And one day that you see him, he'll then walk in his footsteps and try to be him. The devil is alive. I feel him breathing. Claiming money is the key to keep on dreaming. And put the lottery tickets just to tease us. My Aunt Pam can't put them cigarettes down, so now my little cousin smoke them cigarettes now. His job claim that he is too bleepish now. It is per, oh, is it 'cause his skin blacker than licorice now? I can't figure it out. I'm sick of it now. And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow to say. You know, ooh, 102. Ooh, Tupac. Ooh, like what? And with every worthless word, we get more far away, and nothing's ever promised tomorrow today, and nothing lasts forever. But be honest, babe, it hurts, but it may be the only way. Ooh, 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 woo, woo, woo. Songwriters Adam Levine, Michael Masser, Kanye, Omari West, Gerald Goffin. Man, everybody take a piece of that shit. Ooh, it so is. Creators, what's up? Contracts are important, darling. Hopefully, each one of those artists owns those people that are getting the slice of all that shit. So they own it. But it doesn't look like they own it on paper because it's its own entity that they control. Own nothing, control everything. That's the true statement. It's not own nothing and be happy. If you understand how to own nothing, control everything, you own nothing and you're happy. Very happy. So what Tupac song? What? What? Alexa, play Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me, remixed by Bad from Spotify.
Remixed by who? Say what now? Say what now? Ascend, he says, no. What's wrong with you? Do you not enjoy some Tupac every so often? Listen to this song. Beautiful. I think my kid's trying to DJ. Alexa, play Tupac, I Ain't Mad at Ya.
I Ain't Mad at Ta, featuring Danny Boy by Tupac from Spotify.
Change? I guess change is good for any of them. Whatever it takes for any of y'all niggas to get up out the way. Shit, I'm with you. I ain't mad at you. Nothing but love for you. You bad boy.
Ooh.
All I hope is that I ain't talking too loud. I'ma send this one out for y'all. Know what I mean? 'Cause I ain't mad at you. Hundred y'all tearing us shit out there. Kicking us back. Giving a motherfucker. Now we was once two niggas at the same time. Now all I had a hoochie with the same line. You was just a little smaller, but you still roll. Got left the Y.A. and hit the hood swole. Remember when you had it till we could? White line. On the block with your Glock, tripping on time. Collect calls to the dick, saying how you change. I'm too much from that. No one okay. But you might be coming home, just goddamn. Wanna go to the bar, don't wanna take care. The tears along my little homie, change, man.
Alexa, play Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me, featuring Big Self by Tupac from Spotify.
Exactly, the blues. Hey.
Okay, Ascend.
All eyes on me. Roll up and all eyes on me. All eyes on me. You know what? I think you got it. You don't know who to trust. So many players get you hit the and sound like us. Say the way for the power and I think they know. Let to the depths of hell. Let them gotta go. Well, all your skills down. Let the hollow way you see me. And let the devil stop. But if they can finally free me, I got it. I'm a better than this.
Alexa, stop. I don't know if YouTube is gonna like that or not. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, sometimes it just be like that. And it's okay if you don't like some of the music I might play here. I usually don't play music just because it, makes trouble with the video later. It's good to check in every once in a while, right? Oh. Not everyone is going to love me. That is fine. I am used to it very much, very much, very much. So, totally fine. To the bottom. To the bottom. Whee! There we go. Wait. Amy, what did you mean what's going on in Vegas? What? What?
What's going on in Vegas? I just saw Tupac in Vegas, and so what's going on in Vegas? You know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? News. What's going on in Vegas? Let's see. I'm sorry. The trial? How? Who? Did he? Interesting. Who's winning? Yeah, right. Bullshit. It was Diddy. Hundy. It was 100% he did or was involved in both of them. Positive. Give me a break. It's all Hollywood, y'all. It's all Hollywood. Only one guy left alive. So he knows how. Yeah. Hmm. I'm surprised they aren't pinning it on a woman. They always pin stuff on women. Have you noticed? Oh, did that make some of you mad? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm not saying those women didn't do what they're accused of doing, but them, out of all the other people, when they're like one of the only powerful females in that arena, and it's her instead of all the other guys, give me a break. I mean, at least they did throw Bernie Madoff away, right? Where is he? Did he die in prison? Did his wife have to give back stuff? Is she in prison too? Or was she oblivious? You guys, you got to realize that when you were married back in those days, you really don't question your husband. So it makes sense that she wouldn't have a clue of what was going on. Why would she? If she was separate from the business, even if she was involved and you put her in a nice little role, it was on a need to know basis. So I wonder, oh my God, I was in how many countless relationships where, you know, I wasn't trusting my intuition, so there was plenty of room for me to try to convince myself that this was like a good, solid person, when in fact they weren't. Yeah, and if you have shared details with me, I can't really pick them off the top of my head. If you've been in that situation, just know that. Yeah, you've got to really, man alive. The reason and the time for red flags is relationships, primarily in close friendships, and you know, just it's important for you to keep your intuition strong. You don't have to develop psychic abilities, but you can keep your intuition strong by um, testing it, allowing it to talk to you, asking it, asking it and following its instructions, even if it sends you on a wild goose chase, it doesn't matter. What you're doing is strengthening your ability to listen to the more all the bigger you, the energetic you that has more access to more information than the puny human five senses you. Okay? All you can do is give biofeedback basically to your sensory receptors. Say hello. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And people can keep up a good front for a long time, sometimes indefinitely. And so let me ask you this. If a person says about themselves, I'm a bad person doing good. I'm a bad person doing good. Someone literally said that to me one time. You're a bad person doing good. Well, doesn't that make you a good person? No, because there was the person himself that wanted to do bad. But then there was the other part of him that wanted to do good and not allow that shadow self. Okay, but there's a part of you, right, that wants to do good and knows what good is. So you've got your shadow self and your light self. So which one are you? Are you both? I think so. And I think the point is to actually balance both. Allow yourself to integrate both. Because, like I said earlier, sometimes something that you something that you see in yourself as a flaw because other people maybe, or because you've tried to squeeze it into society and it literally won't work. But if you allow it to integrate into your whole self, you'll see it's connected to something on the other side. So whatever you think is a bad thing about you, if you sit in judgment of yourself, and if you want to like line itemize, let's just even start with one thing that you don't like about yourself, or that you think is a deficit or a liability to you doing something, moving forward. What do you think it would be? Good or bad can be argumentative. Okay, perfect. So let's say people say you are argumentative. What does that mean? Learn how to argue. You are naturally attracted to. If it's just part of who you are, you're probably a Taurus, or well, Godfather, I know you're a Scorpio. So if you've heard that, I can see because Scorpios are the war starters, and so you naturally want to start shit. And so it's the quality of the shit that you start, or you want to shut down other people's. They feel like attacks, they're not necessarily attacks, but the way that a Scorpio shuts down what feels like an attack is with an attack and a retreat. Um, I would say for what makes argumentative a superpower. If you have ever been called argumentative, what have you also been called that is the superpower version? Like when people say argumentative, they're putting you down. They're judging you in a negative way. But what's the positive version of that that's a superpower?
Are we working through these headphones now? Can you hear me through the headphonies? I say the glass is too big. Godfather, that sounds like a very Libra. Are you on the cusp of Libra? Libras, man alive, they're just contrary all the time. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. They just see a way to almost like disrupt by pointing out what you left out to keep things balanced. Does that make any sense to you? So you got to interpret these things because you know yourself. I want to just, I need a good long hair person who knows how to cut long hair. I feel like I need my ends freshened up. I never do goals. Should I do a goal? Where do I find those? Let's take a look, see. Let me change it to all chat, just in case I'm missing someone. Oh, I don't see that there. What about, what's this little button say? No, no. Maybe this? Set a goal? Start a goal. There it is. Ah! But I'd rather just have you guys. Honestly, don't do that. Literally just go to PayPal or Venmo. Literally. It makes such a huge difference in my literal life for you to do that instead of send it through here. So we're going to bypass that whole idea that I just had. So we're not doing that. Now, is there anyone that would like to reveal what? Hold on. Shit, I'm trying to get there. Is there anyone who would like to, oh, I gotta pee now, reveal what they telepathied? And I'm going to take a whiz break. And so you stay here. I'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you so much for waiting. Hey, if you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Geneviève. That's right. I was born in the year of the dog, and I have dogs that are on the stream regularly. Hi. Why isn't that lit up? This is Shadow. That's Buddy back over there. He's a big dog. Goals are necessary for natural balance. Goals, that's too much pressure, Amy says. Wait, I missed part of that convo. Let's see. It is interesting that, and this has a name now, it has a clinical term. Once I say I'm going to do something, I literally can't do it. I have to trick myself into doing stuff by not saying I'm going to do it, by saying I'm not going to do it. And then I might feel more like doing it. So they named this clinically, and this has been my whole life. I know it. You know, and maybe I should have just had my little ass spanked when I was a kid. Like, you're going to fucking do it. I wouldn't handle it that way. I think we're supposed to be in nature. I think for those of us that are kind of not, we don't fit into this society and they call us dysfunctional. Yeah, in this society, put me back in nature where I belong and you'll see how functional I actually am. Plant me in the forest. Oh, you know what song I wanted to hear? I think I need to mute myself here first, so come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Start a goal. No, YouTube, you almost got me. Almost got me. Let's meet up for dinner. Oh, no. Don't push that agenda. That's not what this is for. This is not a dating app, not a dating site at all. I am not even real. Let's just look at it that way. Why can't I find my own video? There we go. So let me see. What is going on over here? I thought it was either the dogs or an earthquake. Earth and quaking. What was I doing, y'all? Ah. Oh, yeah. I need to mute this, mute, and then go to this. And there's a song I want to hear with the lyrics. I think I'm falling in love again. When I got that crazy feeling. Oh, no words. Hold on. I need the lyrics. A lot of these people, honestly, these Hollywood people, you can totally tell their parents their mother drank when she was pregnant. And the reason I say that is because fetal alcohol syndrome has very, very clear markers on the face. And a lot of these stars have that. It's very easy to see with lyrics. That's what I want. Michael, hello. Welcome in, friend. Yeah, God's helper. And that's not something you should be talking about. Don't push that agenda. Me no likey. Here we go.
If your work, personal stuff, and random tabs are all in the same browser window, that's a problem. Email.
Falling in love again. Again. I'm in trouble, 'cause you remember when I get when you keep talking like these minutes, and you know your love but not like you love your freedom. Oh, I do not know. I'm learning these lyrics at the same time. So she says, help me, I think I'm falling in love again. When I get that crazy feeling, I know I'm in trouble again. I'm in trouble because you're a rambler and a gambler and a sweet talking ladies man, and you love your lovin', but not like you love your freedom. Freedom. These are real musicians, by the way. Real songwriters, real musicians, real microphones, real people playing real music. Okay. Wait, what sound is that? What instrument is that? What is that? Didn't do it that time. Help me, I think I'm falling in love too fast. Okay. Help me, I think I'm falling in love too fast. It's got me hoping for the future and worrying about the past. About the past. Help me, I think I'm falling in love too fast. Got me hoping for the future. I think I'm falling in love too fast. It's got me hoping for the future, worrying about the past. That's very pretty phrasing. That's beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm falling in love too fast. It's got me hoping for the future of the past. Cause I've seen hot, hot blazes coming down and smoke and ash. Love, I love it. But not like you. But not like when love I free. Smoking ash. You love, I love it. But not like when love I free. Interesting song. What is it about? When you enter a relationship, you will sometimes give up freedoms. You may. Now, let me ask you this. Will you give up those freedoms because it is expected of you or because you desire to do the opposite? You haven't given up a freedom. You're choosing whatever its opposite is for a reason. And that is what I mean by cutting cheating out of the game of your relationships. It's not cheating. It's showing you who they are and what they desire and let them so you know who they are and you can actually be with someone who's a good fit. Okay. I love it. But I don't understand this timing. Hey, so when you guys listen to that, what are you listening to? Is there a particular instrument you're kind of looking or listening to more? What's up, Big Lot? I think I listen to the bass, and I don't think that's really the best thing to do because then you have a skewed sense of the timing. But I love bass and drum and bass. I probably listen to the drums as well, right? Just curious what you guys are. What does your ear listen to? Oh, that's nice. Drums. Bridge. Okay, see how it just changed and it's a completely different sound now? You had verse, chorus, verse, chorus, now bridge. The bridge sounds totally different, okay? Bridge was introduced in pop music. You'll notice in older like jazz and blues songs, it goes A, which is a verse, B, which is a chorus. A B A B A B. It goes verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. And then into pop music, they added verse, chorus, bridge or break, verse, chorus, outro. Intro, verse, chorus, maybe a break, verse, chorus, maybe a break, bridge or break, whatever you want to call it, and outro, basically. The bridge is crucial, but it's pretty kind of newish. It's considered to be a hallmark of pop music. Jazz and blues and older type music, they don't have that. I think it was the Beatles. I don't know. I'm just kidding. If I'm right, I was channeling that shit. You know that a lot of the times I say shit and I'm like, I was just kidding. And then it's like, oh, yeah, that was actually a message. Let's find out. Let's find out. What band was the first to include a bridge into their song format? Yep, small change in the song. Some bridges don't make sense. No single band invented or first included the bridge in a song, says AI via Gemini. Okay, so don't believe what I'm saying. This isn't science. This is from Reddit. As a concept evolved over centuries in classical compositions before transitioning to the early 20th century popular music long before the formation of modern rock and pop bands. The structural foundation of the bridge comes from the traditional European classical music, German folk traditions known as bar form, and jazz. The chronological timeline of the bridge's integration into modern music formats includes classical origins of the 18th and 19th centuries. Classical composers used traditional passages to modulate between different musical keys, which laid the groundwork for the modern bridge. Tin Pan Alley era 1920s to 1950s American professional songwriters, not bands, popularized the 32-bar AABA form. In this format, the B section represents the bridge, often referred to as the middle eight, serving as a lyrical and melodic departure from repeating A sections. It gives the brain a needed break because neurologically they know that your brain is going to loop out, or who knows? Who knows what they know? All right. Definitely I'm a conspiracy theorist, so nothing surprises me ever anymore at all. The British invasion of the 1960s, early rock and pop groups like the Beatles adopted, see, the British invasion 1960 early rock and pop groups like the Beatles adopted the AABA standard from jazz and traditional pop, heavily adapting it into the standard verse chorus bridge chorus, like I said, format that dominates modern radio today. If you're looking for specific eras or genres, let me know. And that's how you write a song. You come up with a basic idea. We can write a song right now from the chat. Okay? So let's do it. Let's write a song. First line of A section is what? Someone give me a line of a song. Never mind. You do this yourself. I've got shit to do. Unless you throw one out right away. I don't know how in the past or future you are from where I am at. Where I am. My bad. Is that what's a dangling participle? What is a dangling participle? Is it when I say, where is the thing at, instead of where is the thing? No, saying where's the thing at, is an example of a redundant preposition, not a dangling participle. A dangling participle occurs when a descriptive phrase, a modifier containing a verb ending in ing or ed, is placed in a sentence without a clear noun to modify. This makes sense. This makes the sentence sound like an object or animal is doing something impossible. The difference explained. Redundant preposition. Where is the thing at? You added the word at to the end of the sentence where it is grammatically unnecessary, baby. The sentence is already complete and clear as where is the thing? Dangling participle, an example. Walking down the street, the trees were beautiful. Because walking down the street is next to trees, the trees. The sentence accidentally claims that the trees themselves were walking down the street. Okay, that's a weak example. I think we can do better. Here's another one. Driving home in the rain, the car slid. Was the car driving itself? These are all weak. Correct. Driving home in the rain, I felt the car slid. Having finished dinner, the dishes were washed. Those are all very weak. It doesn't even understand what a dangling participle is. We can do better than that. We'll think of one, but now we know the difference. I want more coffee. Ugh. Thank you all for watching. What have you been seeing going on in the news? ABC News, woman kicks man who was terrorizing people in a Chucky doll mask. Ooh, let's look and listen. Ooh. Have you guys seen that one?
Retailer. Even if you were police in Philadelphia are searching for a masked man investigators say has been terrorizing people. And we have some new video of one instance where the man is seen running after a woman. ABC's Armando Garcia has more from another person who came up close to that suspect and tried to fight.
Whoa. She's running from the person. She's running from the person. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Why are you dressed like that, lady? Look, ladies, you can dress any way you want, and I'm never going to say you were asking for it, but later on, when you're a little bit older, you'll wish that someone cared enough about you to stop you and say, let me take a picture of you in public. And if you are really okay with what you see from an outsider's perspective, cool, but you need to understand that your actions do have consequences. You know, like, hey, on my channel, when it's 185 freaking degrees outside and I have a tank top only on, I understand there's going to be idiots that come in here. Hey, what are you doing? They come in here and they want to talk about my nipples. Hi, this is Nico.
This disturbing
Whoa, look. Watch this.
video showing a masked man chasing after a runner
Whoa.
near City Hall in Philadelphia last Wednesday.
Crazy. Nope. Not that I know of. No. What the heck? In a Chucky doll mask. Y'all, listen, I'm going to explain this right now, as a matter of fact. Ladies, 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 get yourself a little carryable pew-pew. Mine is really heavy. I should get one that's very light. Put it with you. Carry it with you. Go train. Learn how to train for inside your house and outside. So, see how close he is to her? You know, when people go to a pew pew range, that silhouette is so far away. If you're actual in real reality, that perp is going to be maybe 6 feet away, probably closer before you have a chance to handle business. If you don't live in a state where you can carry, then you need to carry something and you need to, instead of running, you turn around and you whack that motherfucker with something. The element of surprise. If you lose that timing, the element of surprise, and you lead this perp into a chase or something like that, then you've got to be also the element of surprise. Again, you've got to figure out how to surprise them again and work really, 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 really fast, fast, fast. Things, attacks that work happen fast. While they're stunned, you get the fuck out of there. So hold on. I'm going to restart YouTube. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Hello, Ben. How are you? So what happens in this?
Police say the man in a Chucky
Y'all, what?
style Halloween mask taunted the woman. He's holding a cell phone up in front of her, at which time he asks her, "Are you ready to die?" The runner was able to get a
Y'all, if someone says to me those words, are you ready to? I will shoot from the hip, y'all. Blah, blah, blah. Seriously. Bring it, dumbass.
Away after police say the man, who they believe is between 16 and 20 years old, abruptly
Then she runs the other way. She might be justified in wearing a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of clothes out in public, running around the streets, because it might be 100 degrees out. But I'm sorry, ladies, for your own safety, I get that it's a free country. You should be able to do whatever you want, but let's not be stupid.
after police say the man, who they
Okay, it's just real talk, What? I'm sorry, but it is. What's happening? I can't blow it up anymore. Ladies, 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 I get it. You're fit. It's hot. You're a runner. You need to go train. I totally get it. You wish you didn't have to wear anything. I get it. They have treadmills at home. You can get one at home and you're safe. And if you put it on a little incline, you're using all the same muscles you are when you run to pull yourself along. You're not losing anything. Okay, except for crazy people out chasing you. And he was wearing a sweatshirt and pants and everything, so somehow he's managing to cover up.
is between 16 and
Cover up, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. Seriously, y'all.
Geneviève, here is your
Ooh, a reminder.
the TiVo balance rollover.
Ooh, okay. Alexa, stop. Alexa, remind me to roll over my Tello balance at noon.
Okay, I'll remind you at noon.
Okay, so whatever. We didn't see her actually kick him. They say that she did, but we just have to take their word for it, I guess. Let's see.
and 20 years old, abruptly changed his direction and ran into a rail station. Police say the man chased several people within a 15-minute span. One woman told our ABC station in Philadelphia she spotted the man approaching a runner who was wearing headphones.
I started to wave at her across from the intersection and say, "Hey, there's someone behind you."
Jamaica, who asked not to use her last name, says the man then turned his attention to her. Jamaica said
Bring
she
it,
for help,
cowboy.
hit him in the chest, and was prepared to try to fight him off.
Oh.
So disoriented about what his goals actually were. Like, I had bags, he wasn't reaching for those. It didn't seem like he had a clear goal to like actually get a lock alone to do anything. So I was like, okay, well, let's see if you can fight. And he couldn't.
Police believe the man attempted to antagonize at least 6 people, including.
Wow, she just kicked him, and that's all it took. That's interesting. So, what does that mean to you? Was she reading a script? Was that a real story?
Men and employees at nearby businesses indicated he had a weapon, but witnesses have not reported seeing one.
I don't have to see one.
Police say the suspect is facing multiple charges,
If you say
terroristic threats.
you don't have to have a weapon. If you threaten my life, you've threatened my life. If you say, "Are you ready to die?" I take that as a threat, direct threat.
And intimidation. Armando Garcia, ABC News.
Thank you, Armando. Let's see if they say who it is.
Why don't you teach people how to pitch? I said, I don't even know if I can teach you. I'm just good at it. She says, no, you're not. I mean, you're good, Mom, yes, but I watched. You know.
The other thing that's happening, you probably saw this video. There was a masked suspect. We interviewed someone who kicked him. That is the person. Apparently, that individual was on SEPTA trains and all kinds of things. This is the video that many people have seen. It was and is so scary. Well, now the Philadelphia police have put out this picture, and
I swear to you, this looks like my neighbor's kid upstairs in 10 years. Literally.
This identification, again, this comes to us via X, formerly known as Twitter. The suspect sought in the
So the mass suspect saw it in the 8/12, the August 12th assaults near 15th and JFK, has been identified as Dymere Hughes, 22 years old. An arrest warrant is active. Hughes may have fled Pennsylvania and has ties to California and Nevada. Great. We're working with U.S. Marshals to bring him back to face justice. What are the people in the chat saying? Nothing. Interesting. Now it shows him walking around with a mask. Cool. All right. Cool, y'all. I guess you're just all chilling. I'm glad you're chilling. I'm gonna jump off of here. I really appreciate you for being on with me for a couple of hours now and just getting our little wake up on, having our coffee. It's time to go be productive. Go do you. Go do what makes you happy, which is what they mean by love yourself. That's all you have to do. What do you love to do? Go do it. At least for a little while, a couple of hours today. Go do what you love, be authentic, and take care of your business. Get off of the box here, okay? I'm your little bestie in the box. Go live your day now. Turn it off and go. Go outside and hug a tree. Go to my websites, GenevieveNightingale.com or PsychicBestie.com. Go to the main page of this channel